You're watching GeForce Coasters, and this is the third episode of Turas Gairdini. We have had a massive update over this past week, with a lot more rides and a new restaurant as well. Some of the rides include a Vekoma Bermuda Blitz and a bumper car ride. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more amazing content just like this. Yes, we are back in the park, and we're starting off with a little bit of a different area because I've actually spent a lot of time working on the car parks and the roads going into that tunnel right there. Got the Irish flag up there, which I really like. Yes, I've done a lot of work with the car parks. I still need to put something here, which I'll sort out very soon. This is probably the last Turas Gairdini episode before I continue with my digital dam rumble replacement challenge. As you can see, the car parks are really nice. It's a very nice, just like, well, car park feel. I don't know what else I can say. But yeah, most of these are finished. If we go over here and say you're parking like over here, you can see a bit of Dublin Devil and that new coaster, but isn't finished yet. But we might POV today, we might not. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, this is just a really nice parking lot area. And here we are on the entrance. Yes, I've actually done some fencing for once. I usually forget about that. But this looks just really nice. Sort of backstage area of the shop and some Irish flags on the side before we walk on through. I have just realised, have I got that wrong? Oh god, I need to sort that. Oh well, anyway, yeah, it's a lot more decked out than usual. It's definitely a lot more filled out, with, as in space-wise. I've done a little bit of sign work over here. And straight away, as you can see, the first attraction is Hayo Bumpers, which is actually the final ride in this like Irish themed land. Well, actually no, it's the second last, but it's the last one themed to Ireland. So it's literally just like I was going for a sort of Big Easy Bumpers style at Fort Park with the fencing and everything, and it just looks really similar. There's lots of planters here just to, like, you know, cut down sort of space that we have, and guests will just bump each other on that one. And then they will finish off. There is actually a really nice custom, like, well, it's actually not custom, this is like one of the only good operator booths that Frontier have actually made. I hope we get more stuff like that in the future, with definitely flat rides, maybe not coasters, because I'm good at like my own operator booths for that, and I think it'll be hard. I have decked out this nice little seating area, and I've moved one of the food truck vans, so as you can see the stage is fully visible now. There are still some food over there. And I have actually removed the Vista Point from here. I'm actually not going to be doing Vista Points in this park. But I've just done a lot of TLC, a lot of like essentials that needed to be done, so like signs over there, a lot of lighting. The lighting in the park is actually really nice. I'm also really happy with these like tree grates in the middle of the pathway. They look really nice. They just add a lot of greenery to the area. Some life rings there. I'm getting too detailed. I'm actually going the wrong way, but I guess we can do a little circle round. Why am I zoomed in? Okay, so we got an area for future expansion over there. We've got a restaurant there, which we'll actually tour in a bit, and I do need your help on that one. And here we go. This is the Zamperla Disk'O. This custom train was actually made by, well, the base of it was made by a very good Planet Coaster 2 player called NR23. I if I remember, I'll put his channel in the description. But it's a really nice custom train. As you can see, the seats are all nice. I don't know if you can see it properly there. We're not going to go for a ride on it because it's a terrible viewing experience. Like, this ride cannot be POV'd, unfortunately. Not that I would want to, because it's a flat ride and I wouldn't usually do a flat ride. This is a bit different. Disco Dance is the name. As you can see, the custom train there matches the sign. I do actually need to edit the signs around and like the height requirements. But we'll actually have a look at this at night as well, because you can see very faint there's lighting. It'll look way better at night. We've got a little like water feature here. Yes, this does need fencing. This is all very unfinished, I've just realised. Yes, there's just some nice fencing that links up through a tunnel to under this bridge and into this lake. It doesn't actually do that, but we can pretend it does. Yeah, so that's very nice. And now we have, this is inspired a lot by Alton Towers with the pagoda fountain, and there's just like lots of fountains everywhere, and this actually does light up at night. So we will go through the park and we will have a look at this at night. You get a good view of Dublin Devil and of the new coaster here. It is not finished yet, but I might give you a work in progress POV of it. It's inspired by Let Coaster. You can see there's a station fly through. Ignore the orange bits, they are clearance envelopes. I'm going to keep them on until the ride is finished. They will not affect the POV. But with this park, I'm trying to do a lot of elevation. And although this fence is a bit big, I have just realised that like a couple days ago. My camera just went really weird there. Yeah, I just want to do a lot of elevation with this park. And, well, there's no pathway, but here we go. This is the restaurant area. I might have to sort out some trims here, like, at the entrance. And, obviously, it needs a door. So, it's, there's a couple of things that are unfinished. But it's really nice. I've got some outdoor seating. And some more over there that you can get a great view of at the park. We will get to that in a second, but as we go in, I haven't got any music in here. I do need to add some in here. Please wait to be seated. This is actually a remake of Corvus's Fat Cars, and also this point Fat Card that I used over there. You can't see it, but yeah, I've just used that as a little, well, I'm not sure what they call it. It's like when they hand you your menus and lead you to a table, except you can choose your own table, I think. I'm not usually very good at restaurants, but I'm actually really happy with how this has turned out. Spent a whole day doing this. Just looks really nice, and I've even made interior bathrooms as well. So they just look really nice. I do need a door on this side, but I guess that's not really very essential. A lot of posters around, and this would be the kitchen that they would make. I'm actually not sure how to link a backstage area to this. I might have to remove one of these, or no. I might have to make an entrance somewhere, maybe over here or something, like a backstage area for that. But other than that, it's really nice. There's a little empty spot for queuing here. So you would order, you would get your menus, you would sit down, a menu one person would take up. I can't stand up. There we go. One person would order up here, and then you would get your food delivered here. And this is a nice seating area. You can get a really good view of the whole park. There's the Vekoma there. You can see everything. That would have been the RMC there, but that got removed. It's just a really nice area. This just needs a little bit more foliage, and then it will be done. But I imagine, I've not actually looked at this at night, so I will have a look at that. But it's a nice, it's the main sit-down restaurant, and I need your guys' help with the name. Because the name, I just want it to be like a kind of simple name. I've seen in Cedar Cove, made by Corvus again. He made his called the Cedar Kitchen, and I do kind of like that style, but if any of you have any name suggestions, then that would be really nice. We could just put it on the top there. And I really like these, like, again, well, not again, but, I really like these sort of shaded areas. It gives a lot, well, it gives a lot of shade, but it also gives a lot of, like, a visual aestheticness, is that the word? And you can also get really close to the, Zamperla Disk'O. So that's really nice. We actually have the Vekoma Bermuda Blitz, called Bermuda. And I'm just going with like a light mountain theme with this one. It's a sort of terrain coaster. But it's made to be so intense. I think it's more intense than Let Coaster. I think it pulls around 5.2 Gs for a second, or less than a second. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but the forces are actually pretty safe on this. So it's kind of like, the views are kind of like Nemesis, where like you can't really see much of it unless you queue for it. But I just really like this coaster. It's probably my best coaster I've ever built. It interacts with the pagoda. It interacts with, I'm not sure if you can see it there. It interacts with the station, which I'm really happy with that role. Clearances are fine as usual. But there is no queue for it actually, but let's go and have a ride. I feel like if I had the camera mod for this coaster, then it would be a lot better POV, but that's, with how intense it is, that's the best POV you're going to get, unfortunately. The drop, I'm actually super happy with. This took a long time to get right. I'm not sure how many degrees it is, but it's definitely beyond vertical. And obviously this reverse sidewinder, I originally profiled it to be a large corkscrew, but it turned out like that, and I'm really happy with it. Twisted airtime hill into the overbanked turn into what I was trying to do a corkscrew again, but it actually went into a 0G roll. I changed it to be like that. Little dive down, wave turn by the pagoda, and into a barrel roll through the station. Very similar to what you have on Let Coaster again. A couple of twists and turns before entering the brake run. And I'm actually really happy with this transfer track as well. I originally did this connected, but it looked a bit unrealistic, and then I tried to do it where it's like a twisting one, and that just didn't work as well, so I settled for this one where it would just slide across a little bit, or I don't know. I'm not going too detailed with this maintenance bay. But I'm actually really happy with this coaster. I have started a bit of custom supporting on it with this support right here. Very similar to Let Coaster as well, obviously. But I'm just really happy with this coaster. The scenery is looking really nice as well. It's obviously not finished. But it will be soon, in time for the next episode. And let me know what names you would like me to call this restaurant. But now I think it's time to look at the park at night time. The car park is all done. Oh, and I forgot to mention, you can't really see it here, but there is actually a steam, like a, not a steam train, like just a railroad track that runs next to the park. It's not related to the park or anything, but it just runs next to it, and I feel like it's really cool. There could be a station, like in this world there would be a station quite near the park, and it actually goes down this way and then it enters that tunnel and then just stops. But let's actually look through this park. So it just looks really good at night. I feel like the lighting is quite realistic. A lot of colours as well, which I really like. There's the gift shop, which I really like. I've added a door there for maintenance, backstage area. I think I called that a maintenance bay the first time I said that. I can't remember. But, yeah, just everything looks nice. I've lit up everything. Apart from this water coaster, I think it would be quite hard to light that up. But the bay area I've actually lit up, and it does look really nice. And obviously the Little Dipper. The only one I haven't lit up is this coaster, which I don't think it would have been perfectly lit up in the 1900s. Like the 1930s and 1940s, so I just left that blank. And obviously this is lit up as well. Again, this is one of those coasters where you can't really see too much of it unless you queue for it, unless you like walk up the exit. Stage is very bright. The flat rides are all like lit up by themselves. The only ones that aren't really lit up that well are the Dublin Devil coaster right there, and also the Vekoma, which I haven't got around to doing yet. This is probably one of my favourite lighting pieces, if not the best lighting piece at this park. The just rainbow Zamperla, I was about to say nebulous, Zamperla Disk'O. It looks really nice, and I think I'm going to do the same for the back side of it, because I know what I'm doing with the back of it now. Where you can see it from the restaurant. And also I've lit up this I've lit up this like pagoda area, so that it looks really nice. I've also lit up like the fountains so that you can see them as well. Oh, I forgot to mention I have lit up the bottom of the train of Bermuda, and I will actually be doing that with a few coasters in this park. So you can just see it there. Really, really nicely. And then if we go into the restaurant, I'm not sure how that would look. I think it would look really, really, really cool. Can I go through this wall? No, I can't. Yeah, we'll have to go through the entrance. The restaurant actually is really nice at night. I like it. And then, yeah, I will do some colours here on the back of it. But the whole park just looks insane at night. It's just got that. It's got that mix of amusement and theme park in it. It's just really, really nice. I love it so much. Yeah, but that is it for this episode. I can't remember what I was just about to show you guys. Yeah, I can't remember. But this has just been really nice to build so far. And there'll be definitely more when this Vekoma is finished, and you'll get a proper POV. Sorry, if my mic went bad. A proper POV, and also this restaurant area will be finished, along with maybe a brand new coaster. Maybe this one, maybe not. I don't know yet. But thank you all for watching this episode, and we'll see you guys next time.